Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. The penultimate episode of CW's Gotham Knights recently aired. Today, I will be reviewing episode 12, entitled City of Owls, and sharing my thoughts. Let's get into it. I'll start off with the big reveal that Rebecca March is actually Dr. Leviticus, the person who found Electrum first. This means she is not actually an original character and a real DC Comics villain. It was also revealed that she was married to Alan Wayne and she is 200 years old. This was a pretty great twist, but the whole immortality thing feels a bit out of place in this dark, gritty Gotham. The same goes for Brody, whose immortality just feels too whimsical. He also really adds nothing to the show. I don't see what UC adds to the Gotham Knights team. Robin was really underused this episode. Carrie is one of my favorite characters on the show, so it was disappointing how she's barely in the final episodes. At least we got to see her in her suit this episode, and she had one small fight scene. That talk with her mother was actually quite emotional, but it was carried by Navia. The mum isn't a great actress. Dr. Kelly's worries come true at the end of the episode, because Carrie gets arrested and revealed as Robin. Now the Court of Owls are coming after her and the rest of the team. I hope Carrie proves to her mother in the series finale that she is a capable superhero. Speaking of underused characters, the lack of Duela brought down the episode. I really do not like Jane Doe, and pretty much all of Duela's scenes in this episode were with her, which brought them down a lot. Olivia Rose Keegan was still great, but she only had one scene with the rest of the Knights, and her character is best when interacting with those characters. Even though she's been kidnapped by the Owls, I'm not worried about her chances. Stephanie was great in this episode, and the comic fan in me screamed when she wore a purple hoodie and put the hood up, which doesn't sound that exciting, but that is what her comic costume is. Her and Harper continued to have great chemistry in this episode, and they teased their codename Spoiler again in this episode, which was great. Hopefully she fully turns into Spoiler next episode. This episode was action-heavy, and all the fights were well choreographed, especially Harper and Stephanie's fight with Lincoln's henchmen. Speaking of the Owls, they truly felt like the scary force to be reckoned with that they are in the comics. I was a bit confused as to why Rebecca would kill all of the Owls, but I'm pretty sure I just missed something. The ending where the Knights got framed for those brutal murders and finally got arrested was great, and proves once again how powerful the court is. It was both funny and sad when Cullen passed by the officer he had formed a friendship with. Harvey didn't really do much in this episode. With him being fired from the DA's office, it makes it even more clear that Two-Face is coming soon. Him investigating the 13th floor of Wayne Tower was a bit boring, but it didn't last for long because Rebecca came to confront him. Her confessing her love to Harvey didn't feel earned, because we haven't seen that many interactions between them, except for a few stale scenes in the bed and some calls. Rebecca was a bit overdramatic in that scene where she got the Owls to drag Harvey away, but I'm sure it will pay off next episode, because I think the Owls are going to explode half of him like in The Dark Knight, and he'll become Two-Face. In conclusion, this episode was action-packed, scary, and comic booky, and it had great reveals, but the best characters were sidelined. Overall, it is an 8 out of 10. That was my review for the second last episode of Gotham Knights. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Have a great day!